Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, and we are here now to provide a more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 15th of April, 2025, our system has classified Palantir as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of negative 0.30. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 10.63% since we initially recommended purchasing Palantir 15 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.71% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently situated within the midst of a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, and indications suggest a further rise within this trend. The present 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 2.63% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 29.17% to positive 17.27%. When considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of 196.53%. Based on our estimates, the stock's performance could vary between 123.76% and 296.44% in the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $243.58 and $431.56. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, "Is Palantir stock still a buy after falling 12.05% on Tuesday?" The Palantir stock price decreased by 12.05% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, moving from $123.77 to $108.86. During that trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations, ranging 7.75% from a low of $105.32 to a high of $113.48. Notably, the price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and has risen by 15.82% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume surged on the last day by 74 million shares, although this increase occurred alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning sign and could slightly elevate risk in the upcoming days. In total, 199 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $21.61 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $125.41, while the lowest was $20.50. Currently, the price stands at 13.20%, or $16.55, below the 52-week high of $125.41, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies, or PLTR, is currently facing a challenging moment in the market. Its stock price has plunged to record lows, marking the company's worst day in a year. This decline comes despite strong first-quarter earnings, which saw revenue soar by 39% year-over-year to $884 million. Additionally, the adjusted earnings per share met expectations at 13 cents. The company has raised its full-year revenue guidance, projecting between $3,890 million and $3,900 million, which remains above earlier analyst estimates. In this context of fluctuating stock performance, retail investors are showing commitment to PLTR. Even as institutional interest seems mixed, the stock's drop is in line with broader market trends, as the S&P 500 has experienced consecutive days of loss, driven by concerns over corporate earnings and upcoming tariff negotiations. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has indicated that he anticipates concluding trade deals by the year's end. Investors are debating whether this dip presents a buying opportunity, particularly given Palantir's growing presence in artificial intelligence and military contracts. Recent discussions also reflect an eagerness to see if Palantir could emerge as a major player, comparable to Nvidia. The current volatility in the stock may create short-term uncertainty. However, its strategic partnerships and advancements in products could strengthen its long-term prospects. Overall, this combination of strong fundamentals and market conditions suggests that while PLTR faces immediate challenges, its trajectory remains promising due to solid revenue streams and anticipated growth in artificial intelligence services. This makes it a stock worth monitoring closely. Analyst Ratings. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLTR a neutral rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned PLTR a neutral rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned PLTR a sell rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned PLTR an underperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned PLTR an outperform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Palantir stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. The Palantir stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal coming from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance at approximately $117.47 from the short-term moving average. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support at about $95.83 from the long-term average. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which could impact the short-term trajectory. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, and since then, the stock has fallen by 12.41%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, indicating that closer monitoring of the stock is warranted. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Kivitz, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 31 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 16 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 220 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. Palantir finds support from accumulated volume at 106.26, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This stock is known for significant daily fluctuations, and given the extensive prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, it is deemed to carry a very high level of risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 8.16 between its high and low, representing a change of 7.75%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.38%. Before we dive into the potential good trading levels for Palantir, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. An extremely high PE ratio indicates that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with substantial market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 13 cents. It is crucial to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $110.85. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir encounters its first support level at $106.26. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's explore some recent insider trades. On the 1st of May, 2025, Moore Alexander D. sold 6,600 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Moore Alexander D. sold 9,700 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Moore Alexander D. sold 3,700 shares of Class A common stock. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Taylor Ryan D. bought 323,334 shares of stock appreciation rights. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Glazer David A. bought 323,334 shares of stock appreciation rights. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 36.590. In total, insiders purchased 4,891,590 shares and sold 10,653,726 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $103.59, which reflects a decline of 4.84%. This stock experiences very high daily movements, resulting in a significant level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Palantir presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient for a buying recommendation. At this point, it would be more appropriate to view it as a hold or accumulation candidate while we await further developments. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 7th of May, we anticipate that Palantir will open higher by 360 thousandths of a dollar, starting trading at $109.22. We want to remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions related to buying or selling securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.